My name is Shane Reno, and I am age 9. And his name and my interviewer is Tom McBride, age 70. What sports do you like to? What sports do you like to play?
Well, at this time, I don't play any sports.
But when you were younger?
When I was younger, I played Little League Baseball, and on the beach I played volleyball, and then I learned how to swim and surf, body surfing, and then I learned how to board surf.
Did you like it?
Oh yeah, surfing was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What's your favorite animal?
My favorite animal, actually, I like dogs the best.
What about your lucky number?
My lucky number, I really don't have one, but I often go with either the number 10 or the number 13.
What was your school like?
My school, when I was your age, was very much like this school, actually, and that was called Roosevelt Elementary School, and it was in Santa Monica, California, and very similar. I think we had, instead of tables, though, we had individual desks. That was the only difference.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they lined them up.
And then you can just go like that.
Right.
What is your school like?
What was it like?
Yeah.
Well, we moved from Burbank, California, to Santa Monica when I was in the 2nd grade. So then I started a new school, but both the schools were named Roosevelt, which was really interesting. And I remember when I moved to the new school, I didn't know anybody, of course. So that was kind of funny, you know, to walk into a room like this, just like me today, walk in. I don't know anybody in here. So I had to learn, you know, about the people in the classrooms, and that was interesting.
What is your favorite ice cream?
My favorite ice cream, well, I really, I like those frosty Foster Freeze kind of things, you know,
Yeah.
dipped in chocolate.
Yeah, but like they do it and then there's a little opening, it starts dripping.
Yeah.
What's your favorite book?
My favorite book, well, that's a good one. I read a lot of books, so I don't even remember what I've read. I just read novels, you know, kind of mystery, detective novels kind of things. And I just read them over, but sometimes I forget that I've read a book and I'll try and read it again. You know, I'll start reading it again and I go, I've already read this book.
Yeah.
So I like certain books. Catch-22 was one that I read a long time ago. That was a fun book, just kind of about goofy people, you know.
How do you like your life?
My life is good. Yeah, I've had a good life. I've been able to do a lot of different things, and now I'm sort of semi-retired, so I get to spend a lot of time reading and taking naps.
What's one of your most favorite things in life?
One of my most favorite things right now in life is to sit out on my deck and look at the mountains in the morning. I love doing that because it's really nice. I have a nice view of the mountains, and sometimes there are clouds over them, and that's very pleasant. And I like to listen to the birds sing. And the least favorite thing, I guess it's just about people, kind of being pushy and, you know.
Cocky.
Yeah, and, you know, I tried to get through the line at the supermarket the other day, and I said, excuse me, because they were all lined up to just go between people, and the people wouldn't even move. So I just kind of bumped into them and pushed them out of the way. And they were just standing there like zombies, you know. So sometimes people don't learn to interact with each other, you know. So that's my least favorite. People getting along, so.
Do you have a wife?
I have a lovely wife, yes I do. And I have a daughter, and my wife has a daughter. So we both have daughters, and they're grown up. They're in their 30s and 40s. So, and then I have 2 grandsons too. But they're like 18 years old, or no, actually he's 20 years old. Everybody gets older. And the younger one's 15. Those are my grandsons, Sean and Dylan.
Oh, and And, well, what's your favorite TV show?
Actually, my favorite TV show is Jeopardy.
You should watch Wheel of Fortune after that.
I often do, although I think Jeopardy is much more interesting because you kind of can guess or try and figure out the answer. And the same way with Wheel of Fortune, but Jeopardy is really something I watch all the time.
Do you have a job?
Yes, I do. I work as a manager of a mobile home park here in Carpinteria. And so I live in a mobile home and I manage the property where the mobile home is.
What about your favorite song?
My favorite song? Well, I tell you what I think is the most popular song in the whole world is Happy Birthday to You, Happy Birthday. Everybody knows that song.
Of course you do.
Yeah, right. Even in another language, some people know that song, that tune.
What was a popular song when you were young?
Oh, I tell you, when I was young, when I was your age, say, most of the songs were like Frank Sinatra or, Rosemary Clooney singing ballads, are called. And one summer when I was a little older on the beach, this song came out called Shaboom. And it was like the first time I had heard something that was different from what had been played. And it went shaboom, shaboom, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, shaboom. I mean, it was real corny, but I went, wow, this is so cool. It's like it was something new, and it was really started a new era of like bebop or rock and roll, all that stuff started to happen, and that was fun. I liked it when things changed a little. Yeah.
Did your school have a mascot?
Not that I remember it. Not the elementary school. And I don't think that at those times the middle school is called a junior high school, and I don't remember they had a mascot. And then when I went to high school, their guy was a Viking, Santa Monica Vikings. That was where I grew up, in Santa Monica.
Do you like music?
Yes, I do very much. I like to play music, and I like to, beat on things and make rhythm things. And I used to have a synthesizer and did that and recorded some of my own crazy tunes.
Can you sing one of the songs you wrote?
Sure, you ready?
Okay.
So they were just they're silly. Yeah, they were very good, very popular with most people. Nobody ever heard them. Sorry. That's the way it went. Yeah. You'll remember that, of course, won't you? Because at the end of this, you have to sing it back to me.
What did you do in the summer?
In the summer? Which one? Which summer? Last summer? Well, I'll tell you, this is a funny summer story. I live here in Carpinteria, of course, and it sometimes gets foggy, as you know, in the summer, right? Summertime, it gets foggy here. So every day was foggy. So I thought, you know what? I looked at the weather report, and over in Ojai, it was supposed to be warm, right? So I get in my car, I drive over the mountains to the Ojai, and I get out of my car, and it's like 98 degrees in Ojai, and I went, oh my gosh. I got back in the car and drove back over here because it was too hot. And that was one summer adventure. So other than that, I like to go to the beach, and that's about it.
I have been interviewing Tom McBride. My name is Shane Reno. Bye-bye.